In what universe did they think this would be a good idea for a sequel? Chud 2. Bud the Chud. It is a zombie movie. Yes, I know zombies are technically cannibals, but still, my god. Welcome to day 2 of my Scare Show 3, titled Instant Invasion. Let us begin. The plot. After two guys lose their class's cadaver for study, why a high school would have students study a human corpse is beyond me. They believe the best course of action is to find a new one. So they head off to a lab. No, not the morgue, because then we wouldn't have a movie. And there they find Bud, who is technically a zombie, but they prefer to call them Chuds, regardless. Now, after some really obviously set up events occur, Bud comes back to life and is on the hunt for human brains. First off, every kill in this movie is off-screen. There is no nudity, and there's only like one F-bomb. Why is this rated R? When I started watching this movie, I instantly thought it was PG-13, but no! Second, this is a bad comedy with some silly horror elements. You brave bastard. It doesn't work most of the time because all of the humor is so forced. Third, while I will not compare it to the first, because it is an entirely different story, I still wish there was a follow-up to the first movie, because the first movie's awesome. Fourth, this box cover art is 100% misleading and bullshit. Now, while those are my biggest problems, there is still some fun to be had with this movie. The theme song, while repetitive, is catchy, but not for everyone. The acting is solid for the most part. Even when the dialogue they were given to work with is crap, I still found the characters to be likable. There's also this crush that Bud has on one of the living women plot that actually kind of gets touching at the end. The gore? What gore? There is no gore. Maybe like some mild gore near the end, but that's it. The soundtrack, this mostly comprises of the main theme song, and while it is catchy, it gets old very fast. I guess what I'm trying to say is that this film did more wrong than right, and while I do want to love it, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable about giving it a rating higher than the one I'm presenting it. Overall, I give Chud 2. Bud the Chud a 1.5 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.